like I said, like I really wanted to like take this from a nostalgic perspective. Giant Music Notes is never a podcast to really get too music analytical, but more like music appreciation, music like deep dives of emotion and all these things. But like I kind of have to set the stage for why this music mattered to me on Game Boy. You had a very, very limited amount of audio channels to work with. 2 square waves, 1 waveform, and 1 noise. That's nothing. That's what I'm saying, is that you have 4 channel of sounds that you can do for these Pokemon games. But yet, the music composition that was made for this stuck with a generation. It was not just a game, it was an emotionally, sonically immersive world. And the music was so key for that. And then the soundtrack to me is like a pillar of the franchise's identity in that vertical for the Game Boy games. So I'm just like extremely excited to like get into Generation 1 here. Any other thoughts, Hotshot, before we jumped into Gen 1?
As far as the sound goes, you know what? No, I will save it for after we jump into Gen 1. Because I do have a thought.
As you see fit, bro.
Yeah, I do have a thought, but I'll jump into it later.
Absolutely, as long as you jump into it.
Yeah, we'll do.
So, what do you recall, like, was the best part of the music for you when you, like, played those Game Boy games when you were a child for, like, Red and Blue?
God, that is a difficult one. Probably my favorite part is when you're in battles. Like, whenever you're in battles, it's upbeat, it's energetic, it's like, especially when you're fighting your rival, because your rival gets a special soundtrack to where these are the ones who are going to be with you your entire journey, and there are people that are growing with you, there are people that are pushing you to be better, and unless you're in the earlier generations like we are, Blue is just a jerk. Like, yeah. he's like the most iconic one to a lot of people, but he is just a jerk. And
bro,
like his soundtrack builds the more encounters you do with him until you get to the final encounter, which is the champion battle, and it is building up until that point the whole time. But
for me, man,
go ahead. Sorry,
if I may just interject on like specifically the rival theme here, because I think like that track had my heart racing. I was so nervous. I would get to like see him again, and I would go, dude, how did you level up to level 50 with this thing? What do you mean? Like, I've been grinding out like the forest for hours, and you're there with a higher level. Oh my god, the music, it signified everything for me. It like built the tension like slowly with each attack, and especially with the sound effects of the hits, bro. Like, you really like you unlocked a core memory with what you were talking about just then for me, Hotshot, for real.
As far as the battle music, like the regular battle music still stands out. Like when you're fighting regular trainers out in the wild, but the ones that really stand out are all the ones with your rivals, the gyms, and the championship. Like, because those are the 3 most important battles for you as a trainer throughout the game. So I feel like they have to go the hardest to, this is an important stepping stone in your journey.
Absolutely. Like, they are like pillars of like just building you up as a Pokemon trainer. The music sets you in that vibe for me. Absolutely. I can't agree more.